Hello Year 9, Mr. O'Shea here. What we're going to do, we're going to start sending out some videos to introduce your topics for the week and to give you your instructions, to give you that little bit extra help that you might need in class. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you your history work for the week starting 15th of March. This work, I would expect it to be completed over your 2 history class time periods, so you should have enough time to complete it in that designated time slot. So, let's get started. Your topic we're going to be looking at is life in Nazi Germany. And this builds on what you did last week. So your starter activity I would like you to do at the top of the page is 2 questions. The first one is some definitions. What do we mean by these following words? What do these following words mean? We have democracy, dictatorship, fascism, and communism. So I'd like you right now, I'd like you to pause the video and I'd like you to write your definitions for these words in your own words. Okay, so in your own words, please write it. Pause the video now. So you should be done with that. Great. Next question. You should have been studying on Thursday Adolf Hitler, a bit about his early life and his rise to power. So your second starter question, how did Hitler go from a man in jail, a man with nothing in 1923, to the supreme leader of Germany in 1933? So how did Hitler go from jail to leader in 10 years? Again, pause your video and answer this question in your book. So, with the starters done, let's move on to the main topic. Now that you know how Hitler got to power, you should be looking at life under Hitler's Nazis. In this case, you're going to need some keywords. So take a look at the list of keywords on the board and pause the video and write down what you think these words mean. So do you know any of these words already? If you have never seen them, don't worry, we're going to go through them together. So pause your video again now. So let's go through these words together, see how many you got right. Concentration camp. A concentration camp was a place where people were sent who didn't meet the standards, the requirements of the Nazi government. So if you were the wrong religion, the wrong skin color, wrong political beliefs, you would be sent to a concentration camp. What would happen in a concentration camp? You would be forced to work, you would be starved, you would be treated badly, and eventually these would become death camps, which we know about in the Holocaust. Okay, so bad places, somewhere Nazis sent people they didn't like. Eugenics. It's a scientific belief where governments will only want people who they consider perfect in their society. So if you're disabled, if you are the wrong religion, wrong skin color again, they will not want you as part of their society. So that will lead on to another word we're going to look at later on. Führer. The Führer, that's really the German word for dictator. It means supreme leader. Adolf Hitler was the Führer of Nazi Germany. He was the leader, dictator, supreme power of Nazi Germany. Gestapo, this was secret police. The Gestapo were the secret police who would arrest people who didn't support Nazis, and they would make people disappear. If the Gestapo knocked on your door, there was a good chance you were gonna disappear. Hereditary. This is a scientific word. It means a characteristic received from your parents. So a physical characteristic, your hair color, skin color, eye color, something like this. Indoctrinate. Another word for brainwash. To indoctrinate means to brainwash somebody. Okay? So the Nazis would indoctrinate the population with their beliefs, such as against races, against religions, this type of thing. Finally, sterilize. Again, a medical term. It means when you take those people that we don't want, the ones we send to concentration camps, what the Nazis would do, they would sterilize them, so these people would never be able to have children, so they wouldn't be able to continue growing in the population. Okay, so guys, they're your key terms. If you need, please pause the video now and make sure you have the key words in your book. So, moving on to your task. I will go this side. Your task is, using the pages 74 to 77, you're gonna, over the next 2 periods, you're gonna answer questions on page 75 and 77. So, you're gonna read through the information all about life in Nazi Germany, and you're gonna answer the questions on page 75 and page 77. The outcome for this, once you've completed the questions, your learning outcome should be you can answer a final question. So at the bottom of your work, you're going to do a plenary, and this is going to answer the question, how did life in Nazi Germany compare to your life today? I want really 1 paragraph, but let's make it a detailed paragraph comparing life in Nazi Germany to your life today. What's different? Is there any similarities? What were the negatives? What wouldn't you like about life in Nazi Germany? So guys, what we have, I've given you your starter, you should have done already. Keywords, done already. Your task, and your final paragraph. So, we need to have that completed during the course of our 2 lessons. As always, send me any questions you have during the lesson periods and I'll get back to you. Thank you, and hopefully see you all very soon.